Christ is risen. Truly he is risen. Greetings again from your metropolis of San Francisco Music Ministry. This is Christopher Hondros, and I am happy to be with you again as we continue to venture through the hymns of our church. During the Divine Liturgy, following the consecration of the gifts of bread and wine into the precious body and blood of Christ, we are to chant a hymn to the Theotokos. Most times of the year, this hymn is Axionestin, or It is Truly Right. However, on Feasts of the Master, who is Christ, or Feasts of the Theotokos, we replace Axionestin with a hymn that is taken from the Orthros canon. On Sundays during the Paschal season, the hymn we chant at this time, in fact, changes, though it has the same melody each time. If you remember back to Pascha and this previous Sunday of the Myrrh-bearers, we chanted Photizu, Photizu in Nea Ierusalim, or Be illumined, illumined, O New Jerusalem, with the prelude O Angelos Avoa, or The Angel Cried. For this coming Sunday of the Paralytic, we will chant The Angel Cried as before, but it will be followed by the hymn Symphonos Parthena, or With One Voice, O Virgin, which has the same number of syllables and metrical structure as Be Illumined, Illumined. This is a feature of canons. That is, we are given the hermos, or the linking hymn, which gives us the melody for all the hymns that follow the hermos. To show you what we mean, let's first put the words side by side, and then let's put the music of these two hymns next to each other and see how they in fact are the same. So as you can see here, we're on Ages, and we see The Angel Cried Aloud, Be Illumined, Illumined. This is what we are familiar with. And then for this upcoming Sunday of the Paralytic, it starts with The Angel Cried, and then, as you notice, With One Voice, O Virgin. And it has the same metrical and syllabic structure as Be Illumined, Illumined. Now, if we change and look at the music, we'll skip over The Angel Cried and just look at Be Illumined, Illumined. And if you notice here, let's skip that. The metrical structure and the notes are the same in the hymn. Okay? Do you see it? What else can we say about this hymn? It is in the first mode, up here, which is in a diatonic scale, with the bass note on Pa, which is approximately a D. We should also note that the range of the piece, which is from Ni, or a C, from here, all the way to a high Vu, or a high E, near the end of the piece right here. We should also note that the cadence points, or the ending notes of each phrase, they end on Pa, which is the D, The, which is a G, Ke, which is an A, and it even ends on high Pa or high D occasionally. Now, let's try and sing this together. This is in the first mode, so I'm going to provide the epihema, which is, as I mentioned in weeks prior, the intonation for first mode, and I'm going to sing through the hymn. And before we begin, we must also remember what is happening during the service at this point. The priest or any clergy are reading and finishing prayers, and they're also blessing the Antitheron. So let's be sure to take this at a slow enough pace so that we can cover the time it takes for the clergy to finish the prayers and bless the Antitheron. Can everybody see? Anannes, the angel cried aloud to the Lady, full of grace. Rejoice, O pure Virgin. And again I say, rejoice. Your Son has risen from the grave on the third day. With one voice, O Virgin, we the believers call you blessed. O rejoice, you, the Lord's gate, city animate, rejoice. Lady, rejoice, for today the light of the resurrection from the dead of the Son, whom you have borne, has shone on us. Okay, now you give it a try by yourself. I'm going to start at the top of the page, and I will periodically move it down. So you might want to pause the video to read all the notes on the page and try it before I move it down. I've also attached the link to this hymn in the comments below. I'll give you the apikima. Anannes. Very good. That was well done. And as the hymn says, may the light of the resurrection also shine upon you. Christ is risen.